Before the video starts, I just want to thank everyone for the feedback on the last episode. A lot of you had good advice on how to tackle the smithing task, and here's what I've decided going forward. For the actual chunk rolling task itself, I'm going to settle for smithing an adamant bar at level 70. Simply put, anything beyond that is hit or miss, whether it's important, quote unquote, or not. I mean, the most standout thing is obviously the adamant axe at level 71, and I will want that in the future when I unlock magic trees, but I can just get that level then. It's only one more level, whatever. Alright, enough intro. It's time for a little old smithing montage, and to finally get in today's video. Jeez, this guy rambles a lot. I bet he's still talking as the screen fades to black because he doesn't know how to shut up and transition. Like, ugh, what a guy.
Water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future.
I've been training smithing for 3 days straight now, and it's really starting to take its toll, so it's time to move on to plan B, which is get my magic up with every rune I have in the bank. But first, 82 cooking because it's really close, and it's been like that for like 2 weeks. Level 82 cooking, and I can now cook sea turtles one day, but more importantly, the corn method, not too bad. Whoa, I was not prepared for that. That is 1,000 total level on the account. Honestly, pretty nice feeling. So I was using my smooth brain for once, and I noticed this funny little enchant spell that I actually have the runes for. And I actually have a sapphire amulet, so I now have an amulet of magic. Honestly, for the mage setup, a humongous upgrade. Alright, I'm almost completely out of runes, so I think level 17 magic is going to be my hard limit for now. I don't really know the math on getting rings of foraging. I think it's a lot of kills, so we're going to move on to something else. There is 45 crafting. I have no idea if the gem stalls are better than the molten glass banking, but we're gonna do a little bit of experimenting. I don't know. First mine goblin joke of the day, but I was world hopping some molten glass again. There's a shooting star right there, so I might as well catch it. Currently I've banked about level 55 crafting. Not too terrible. It is very annoying to world hop this though. If they're in the other chunk, sometimes I wait, sometimes they're right on the edge and it's fine, sometimes they're across, I have to hop again. Even at really degenerate hours, there are other ironmen hopping here. I guess it's because it's way less competitive than some of the other spots. I don't really know. But it does suck a lot because it hinders my potential banked XP per hour, which is already pretty mediocre. I know we've been talking about backlogging the smithing grind and all that, or like lowering it, or you know, something along those lines, but just to show that I am doing the one backlog we already have, here's level 30 farming. It's getting done, I swear, just very, very slowly. 30 ranged. I'm gonna be ranging these, getting more runes, getting my magic up a little bit today. Anything to not smith, honestly. Hey, we're already hitting 1025 total level. Very nice. Yeah, for the record, I'm not getting like very many air runes per hour. In fact, I don't even think I got any air runes in this hour. I just picked up mine runes, but that was level 21 magic. Whoa, is that level 80 thieving I see? And not a single doable Varlamore step? That's crazy. Hey, so this weird blue guy just showed up and gave me a lamp. Here's level 8 agility. That's definitely an epic level. Totally close to my goal of 52 or whatever it is for that new course coming out. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. There's level 50 smithing. Don't acknowledge the fact I'm using steel bars. I just had a few I wanted to get to level. That's not why I'm doing this clip. The real reason is because it's joint with level 50 crafting. I don't know if I'll ever have the opportunity to do this again, but super cool progress made today. Gonna go and complete a few tasks that way I feel like I'm making some sort of progress. First up, chop some yew logs. I actually got 4. 1 for burning later, 1 for the yew shortbow later, and 2 for the yew shield task. And we also have to dig up an uncut sapphire for room rolled, so there's that one completed. And there's 40 range for the yew shortbow. Now time to do some smithing. Surprise, I'm at the other anvil. Anyways, there's 51. Gonna go make a Mithril Axe. Do a little bit of wood cutting tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pretty much all world hopped out for today. There's an update on the stats. Yeah, probably like 6 hours of world hopping today. And a bunch of ranged and thieving and stuff. You're like, I don't know, man. It's like, whoo. There is a Mithril Axe. A huge upgrade over the iron one that we had from before. I was hoping I'd get this random. I'm 2 hours over estimate from all the world hopping, but it's still not enough apparently. 1,050 total levels. Nice. Really quick, going forward, I've enabled the time played plugin. More clutter to the already cluttered screen, I know, but it should give a nice perspective on the time I've spent between all these clips, which is already over 1,000 hours played. All right, it's time to get 60 fire making so I can burn that yew log. I have no idea how long this is gonna take, but thankfully we do have teak trees, so we'll get this done lickety-split. Oh, and for reference, we're starting with level 37 fire making. Big ol' level 40 fire making. There is level 45, and if Varlamore ever gets a maple tree, we'll be the first ones to burn it down. There's level 50 fire making, which normally means we'd be moving on to the Wintertot prison. However, we still have a long way to go here. Hey, wouldn't you know it, there's another axe upgrade I'm probably never gonna get. We're absolutely blitzing through the total level milestones. There is level 1075. This is not something I'll keep up for too long, but I just wanted to point it out in case you aren't aware. If you don't have a forestry kit, you can't spawn events. However, if you have an alt account and it does have a forestry kit and you happen to be chopping the tree nearby at the same time it spawns, then you are qualified. While I'm not going to require this, I'm going to do it until I get tired of it. So extra XP and maybe a couple clogs here and there. Or maybe I won't get anything and this is pointless, but now you know. Well, would you look at that? Sturdy beehive parts. A log is a log. Not the logs we're chopping to burn, but you know what I mean. You thought I was going to show you the level pop-up? We're skipping straight to burning the log. That is a task complete. And no, it's not because I missed the recording. I actually did get it. It is right here. If you want to see the level up, I'll do a nice little sound and you should be seeing it. And if not, my bad, I forgot or I'm lazy. But another detour task completed. And now we're going to do a little bit of crafting, I think. Holy shit. It's just a guy chillin'. 3 hours later of hearing this god-awful glass-blowing sound effect, but there's level 60 crafting, another 60 under our belts, very far off of the chunk task target of 87, but now we're gonna go move on to some fletching, I think. Got ourselves our very first fox event. Hopefully I get a lot luckier than I was on my other account, but here's hoping. No. I don't have the resolution right, but just read the chat. I got a fox whistle on the wrong account. That is not even funny, dude. That actually feels so bad. Well, I had gotten another fox event back to back, but turns out since I fletched my inventory right before it spawned, I'm not eligible since I wasn't chopping. That's so freaking cool, dude. I'm really glad the last update to Forestry ruined it and they're never gonna revisit it. And if they do, it'll be in 10 years after it's been dead content for ages. That's so cool, man. Forestry went from like a 6 out of 10 to like a 9 out of 10 to like a 3. That's level 12 agility, which according to this funny wiki chart that hurts my eyes, we now have better run energy. I don't really make farming clips anymore unless they're super specific, but level 35 means we can plant our own teak tree, which is actually doable. if we somehow got a teak seed from a bird nest. Unlikely, but you never know. I've seen crazier. What the heck? Shout out fellow chopper Ron Rallos from hit YouTube channel Stanky RS. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here for my woodcutting clip, which is level 75. Along with a total level of 1100 already, which is honestly kind of crazy. I'm soaring through these milestones left and right, but yeah, that's the clip. Back to chopping. Well, if it ain't the funny number itself. Level 69 fletching. Nice. Guys, 3.2 million XP. We finally got our very first doable, easy glue step. This might actually change everything. No cap, no clickbait, no lie, no joke, no exaggeration. Now we just gotta get 3 more. Oh boy, there's level 85 thieving. That is really pushing it, but maybe it'll pay off in the end. There's level 70 fletching. Not a very important level in terms of unlocks, but it does look pretty nice, I suppose. Yo, what up? This is the point in the Sunchunks timeline when Varlamore Part 2 came out. I did stream it and attempt a couple of things, but the main thing to note is that we unlocked flax and a spinning wheel, so we finally got our hands on that U shortbow. But honestly, as a whole, Varlamore Part 2 doesn't do much for our account now, or later for that matter. I mean, everything is unlocked through lamping or external chunks outside of Varlamore for the quests, which is a real shame. And since I'm already talked about it, I'll just tell you straight up, out of the 23 chunks we have left in Varlamore, we only have 3 set of tasks to complete. The Colosseum unlocked, well, at the Colosseum chunk, the Huey task located up here on the mountain, and magic trees, which are unlocked either this chunk here or all the way over in Alderan. The other 20 odd chunks or so are completely free rolls since I can't actually do any of the quests and unlock their content. So I guess we're nearly at that point where I should face the reality. When exactly should I leave Varlamore? And the truth is, I don't know. My original plan involved sailing, but that's another year-ish plus something like that away. I could prolong the decision until part 3 comes out, but at the rate it's going, I probably won't be able to complete the content without the prerequisites anyways. So here's what I've decided. After the completion of this current chunk, I will add all the potential off Varlamore rolls to the chunk picker, and I have some pretty solid reasoning for that. One of the best things about playing a chunk locked is the mystery and random nature of what chunks you get led through as you slowly unlock more and more of them. And to be quite honest, locked in Varlamore for a while now, there is no mystery or wonder about what I might unlock. Sure, the order might be random to a degree, but at this point, we're gonna roll the Colosseum, roll magic trees, or roll Huey. But if I added the chance to roll off of Varlamore, any of my next rolls could still be the Colosseum. But I could also get sent down a rabbit hole detour through Varrock, maybe towards Scurious, or possibly even one of the many chartership chunk rolls. Is this the best idea? Probably not, but I know for a fact it will spice up the series, and to be fair, I'm still like a month or two from the time I'm recording this until I'm actually done and able to roll. So if you don't like this decision, feel free to give me your feedback down below. But finally, rambling aside, let's get back to the video, post update, and testing out that U shortbow. Alright, as long as this guy doesn't interrupt my level up, you know what, I'm actually going to play this safe. Yoink. Oh, look at that movement. I'm ready for the Colosseum right now, dude. As I was saying, there is 50 range, magic bows, hunter crossbows, amethyst darts, bone short bows, and blue d'hide armor. Likely not to get to see any of that, but the magic short bow may be possible in the future. That's all I care about. I'm not even going to finish that guy I just shot. I don't even need to, but we are done with ranged for now. Gonna go finish off this fletching level, and then I think crank out crafting. Actually, I lied. While I'm over here very quickly, I want to test out picking flax and spinning it and see how much crafting XP per hour that would be. If this ends up being a pretty decent crafting method, I also bank a lot of fletching experience like this. I already have to say this is a lot of spam clicking for probably 10,000 XP an hour, but I'm gonna do it for a little bit and find out the answer to that question. Because I think at the end of the day, I only need like 200 longbows cut and then strung to get my fletching level, and that would be so much faster than getting another 20,000 arrow tips. So, yep, I'll be here. All right, I did that for probably 10, 15 minutes. Got 195 total bowstrings in here. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That method fucking sucks. I mean, at peak efficiency, I'm talking 13,000 XP an hour. I ran out of run energy as well, which is not ideal. If you have a ton of flax, this is a great spot. If you really need bowstrings, this is a great spot. But in terms of crafting, I have better. In terms of fletching, this might be worthwhile. Not really sure. But yeah, I'm gonna be back in a little while. Got a nice 200 U logs to chop, so that'll be fun. The hell this was. But apparently it's part of a moon key added in Varlamore Part 2, and the tooth half is dropped by both of the new bosses. I didn't even know there's another boss. What the hell? I didn't even know there was a Nagwa boss. But anyways, yeah, supposedly you need the quest Heart of Darkness to combine these two, but you don't need it to get it. Yep. That's all I gotta say about it. Not only did I just get a second one of these, also have a dryad ritual, so bust that out real quick, and then I'm heading off to bed. That is 144 anima bark. Get scammed. I just killed the rabbit, my bad. All right, boys. We have about just ruined it. We have the last two bows here. Bam, 72 fletching. Can now make a heavy ballista and fletch U shields along with moonlight antler bolts. Most importantly, that is a chunk task. Well, the level for the chunk task, the actual chunk task is to create this U shield and equip it. And just like that. That is another one of our chunk tasks completed. Nice. 43 farming. I'm still doing the skill. Happening. I swear it's happening. 43 out of, what's the backlog? 85? Whenever I get the level for watermelons, I'll have a huge bump again, but I'm basically looking at tomatoes because I've planted everything else. I have to go back to Master Farmer Thieving, which I don't feel like doing. You can lock this one in place, but I'm pretty sure you need to have 99 so you don't fail. I don't know how that works exactly. Also, I'm down to planting guams just because I want to stockpile the lowest level herb in case I ever unlock the herblore skill. Yeah, what up? Really quick clip. Got another agility level. I don't even know if I'm including these. Probably cut them out later. I don't know. This is kind of a big one though. There's level 20 agility. Now use the Alcred course. Whatever the fuck else. I actually don't even care about any of this. I'll never be near Sears. I'll never be in the agility arena. And I'll be so far away from Alcred. On a technicality, I could Quetzal here. I could roll this chunk later. Not too far from Alcred, I guess. How does skill capes work whenever I get the rune crafting cape? And I have no way of doing that. That's gonna be, I'm gonna, like, that would suck. I don't want to think about that. Is that a damn rain level I see? Level 52. That ain't too bad. Oh, I was trying to get the level pop up. That's what we can do with level 31 magic, guys. We can teleport to Lumbridge. Yeah. Spending like 2 days worth of gaming for like 9k, 9.5k magic XP or something like that. Not so good. Oh my god, it's finally happened. A second doable easy clue step at 4.2 million XP. There's no going back now. I have to go all the way to a nice 4-stepper. This will either change everything or it won't really change anything and I'll still have to do my smithing grind normally. But I think it's definitely worth a shot. Is it actually worth a shot? Will I actually get 2 more steps without going another 5 bajillion XP? Is this all really just a poorly disguised attempt at not training the smithing skill with the iron bar spawn? Well, you'll have to come back for the next episode to find out the answer to those questions. And if you don't understand why an easy clue might be the solution to my smithing problem, in 2 words, air staff. In more words, tune in next time for another segment on the totally not ripped off Sunchunk's Mimi Maths where I'll explain everything. But seriously, I hope you enjoyed the video and your day is good and your Minecraft dog doesn't get shot to lava and dies. And also thanks to the channel members you see on screen here, NPZ, Distro, Braglion, and Chomp Your Face at the Drip Enjoyer tier, Mr. Camel and the Bacon Prophet at the Drip Enthusiast tier, and finally our resident drip expert Johnny. All of your support means a ton to me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye, see you later, have fun, have a good one. I'm fading out the audio.